All right, guys. Can you hear me? I wonder. No sound. Uh-oh. Settings. This is a great start. Microphone. MacBook Pro built in. Okay, it's working now. Yeah, I had these headphones plugged in the beginning, and then I unplugged them right when I went live, which was a great idea. It's a really good idea. How's it going, Davey? Thanks for joining me. We've got some stuff here, as I was saying inaudibly before. A little piece of mail here. Really exciting piece of mail. We're going to open mail, like a mail call, unboxing, mail. We've got a couple of... These are the things that would have been signed by George Perez if the signing hadn't been canceled, if his health hadn't gone for the worst. So that's a little sad, but we got the books back from that. R.I.P. George. And then I have a 25-book pre-screen we're going to go through really quick. I don't have that much time, but let's get into it, guys. Thank you for joining. 3 people watching in the live. As you can see, I'm mostly recovered from COVID, but a little bit still sticking with me. No more fever, but man, it's like I missed the auction last week because of COVID. My weekly auction on Instagram, Comic Sales. And I was really sad about it, and I kept being convinced I was going to do a makeup auction at some point, like, to not miss the full week. And so first I thought maybe I'll do it on Sunday, then thought maybe I'll do it on Tuesday. It just never happened. It just I have, my energy level has been really low. This recovery has been no joke. So thanks for your patience, guys. People have been waiting for who have been waiting for the Dave's opening my package right now. Sweet. People have been anxiously awaiting Comic Auction 113. It will finally be on tomorrow night, and I'm going to do my little pre-sale tonight with some new comics of the week and from last week, because I went and finally picked up from my shop today the 2 weeks worth of books. So it's a full box worth of new comic goodness. Some ratios and hot books and variants and the like. All right, here's a little package I got from Bird City Comics. I can't resist. I'm a sucker for the Nintendo homages, any of these sort of old school video game things. I gotta buy them. This is the Super Mario 3 homage for 8 Billion Genies #1 from Bird City Comics. So shout out to Bird City. Probably keep one of these in the PC and grade and or sell the other. So that's my one raw piece of mail. Let's look at these George Perez boxes. Sadly, these were not able to be signed by George. And I'm just getting them back now. Let's see. These boxes are sometimes really confusing to me, how they tape them. Let me let you guys listen to a little music. While I open. So I had a couple of friends. I sent books in for the signing as well. And turn that down. I had a couple friends I sent in books for as well. And so I will be returning these books to them if that's what these are. D. Newton and One Up Comics. I was going to submit a couple books for them to the signing, but obviously didn't work out the way we hoped. So these are a couple of raw books back. Okay, we have the Taskmaster book was, I believe, Danny's. So sad. And it's sad seeing these sort of as I prepared them, This was my Infinity Gauntlet 4 newsstand. I was going to get signed there. And here's a copy of Creatures on the Loose 34, the first cover. done by George Perez, or worked on by George Perez, and that was going to go to Norm. Sorry, Norm, and Danny. I'll be getting those back to you guys finally. And then in here was some graded books that I sent in for the signing, and these ones they gave me the option to reholder them. They actually had already cracked them out, so they gave me the option or gave me the opportunity to get the George Perez custom label on them. So I went ahead and did that. So let's see how that looks. Again, this tape job is confusing the fuck out of me. Dear Lord, this is convoluted. Oh boy, how are you guys doing? Thanks for watching, guys. How's your week going? It's Wednesday. Tonight, West Coast Avengers. Dave is going to be doing his West Coast Wednesday tonight. So you guys can tune in to Instagram, where Dave is going to be live tonight. I will be harassing him as normal, as usual. And I'll be doing my 1 hour pre-sale from 10 to 11 Eastern tonight, and then Dave will be going live at 11 Eastern. All right, here we go. All right. So I'm happy to see that these stayed the same grade, both of these, and here they are with the nice new custom labels. So Creatures on the Loose 34, 9.8, off-white to white with the George custom label on there. So that's pretty cool. Happy to get that back. Sad that it couldn't be signed, but super happy to see this back in the nice new George Perez slab. Looks great. And then the other one I got was the Infinity Gauntlet #1, newsstand 9.6, with George on the label. Pretty cool. This is obviously a book after my own heart. I talked to Dave a lot about this, how it was sort of all the rage. Hey, Noah, no, you haven't missed any of the CGC unboxing. This is just sort of the precursor, the stuff that I got back from the would-be George Perez signing. So that's that. Now I have this pre-screen to open right now, Noah. So this is 25 book, 9.8 pre-screen. I shit you not, I totally forgot I was getting these books back, which is kind of the right way to do it when you go with CGC grading, because otherwise you're just like waiting every day and you're wondering, is it coming yet? Is it coming? Is it coming? And so it was kind of a surprise. I literally thought it was a mistake. I was like, I'm not expecting any more books back from CGC. I thought I was done. So it was kind of cool to see these come in. But anyway, Infinity Gauntlet was, my favorite sort of crossover event of my childhood. I was all about it. I was getting every issue. I still remember the day I got issue 1 off the newsstand, and or from a comic shop or whatever. And it was just a big deal for me. It was just a big event. I loved reading Silver Surfer in the volume 3, and it crossed over there a lot. And it was just a cool thing. It was just a very formative experience for my young collecting life. So thank you, George Perez, for all that you've done for the community, and for your part on that series and so many others. you'll be missed. That I'm really sad about. Sad about George's passing, but glad to get those items back. All right, guys, let's look at the pre-screen. So it looks like I've got 4 books here that missed the pre-screen. 4 books, no bueno, no 9/8. So Black as Fuck, Black AF, Devil's Die, the Sozo cover. It's so funny. I ordered so many of these, and I just haven't really lucked out with any 9/8s yet. It's interesting. Just word to the wise for the first comic cover work by Soza Micah that it's a little bit of a tough 9/8 apparently. Spider-Gwen 34 didn't make a 9/8. Usagi 26, the sort of chibi retailer incentive, did not make the 9/8. That's the one that Stan did with his wife. Oftentimes these IDW books, they just have weird kind of printer streakiness on it that you sort of hope they'll just pass as a manufacturing defect. But especially on the back covers, they kind of get this like blotchiness, and the ink and stuff is just unfortunate. So that one didn't go. And then this one is a cool. Oh, I'm not surprised this didn't get a 9/8, but I guess I just wanted to take a shot at it. I see a tick on the spine there, but this is Minky Woodcock. This is that the Virgin edition. There's a certain artist who's very kind of niche who does these covers. They're painted and very classic looking and sort of bizarre. Can't think of his name right now, but there's a collector I know who has been like going for, collecting all of his covers because they're very finite. He only has a very select few covers that he's done for comic books, and some of them are harder to find than others. That's one of them. It's a cool book, just a sort of a weird one. All right, so if we got 4 rejects, that means we might be looking at 21 9/8s here, guys. So let's just see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yep, 21 here. So let's see what we got. We won't be surprised by the grades, but I will be happy to see whatever these titles are, as they, it's been a little while since I submitted them. Let's check them out. We have a piece of paper. Okay, that's the invoice. I've got a Batgirl 40 here, Purple Rain cover, Purple Rain homage, Batgirl 40. Love that book. Let's see, I'm gonna stack them right here. Second copy, Batgirl 40, Purple Rain. Yeah. So it looks like I can keep one and sell one of those guys. All right. I've got a Star Wars High Republic number 4. That's a retailer incentive. This is a High Republic number 1, Stephanie Hans. This is a Matt Ritchie Department of Truth number 16. Shout out to Matt Ritchie. I'm so psyched that got a 9/8. That is a dope cover I will be keeping because I'm now a Matt Ritchie collector. And I've got 2 of his other stamped covers. So shout out to Matt Ritchie and the guys over at Keys and Grails. Everybody check them out. Sorry, Dave, no such luck. But this is closer. Master of the Universe number 1. That's the gold edition on, I don't know why it's closer to X-Force 1, but it's the number 1 issue. And it's from, it's not even from the 90s, from 2002. Master of the Universe 1, 9.8, beautiful. This is another one of the Invincible preview covers. So there were a few different variants of this book with the Invincible preview, and this one is a wraparound, which is actually really cool to have in the slab. I'm gonna be keeping this. So many of these books I've been getting back recently. I'm like, my inner troll is really strong these days. I've been really, and by inner troll, that's a term that my little brother and I use because he sells records and I sell comics. The inner troll is basically like if you're a seller, it's your collector, essentially. It's the impulse to hoard rather than to sell. My troll is very strong these days. I've been wanting to keep more and more of the stuff that I get back from these submissions, I'm noticing. Here's another one I'd like to keep. This is a Dan Parent Chamber of Chills homage. This is Chilling Adventures in Sorcery #1. Awesome virgin homage to that classic Golden Age horror cover. So just gotta love it. I mean, I don't think I'm ever gonna have that Golden Age cover, but I'm a fan of Dan Parent, and that cover really speaks to me. Okay, I got a Killmonger 1 second printing in a 9/8. That's pretty dope. Pretty dope. I think that one I could probably part with. Sensing some heat around Killmonger on the Key Collector spec deck and so forth. That might be good timing. Okay, I got another one of these Art Adams here. Strange Academy #13, Art Adams. That was, what happened with this book, it was sort of like a surprise. I believe the art was not solicited with the final order cutoff. So I remember thinking it was just going to be any old character design variant, or what do you call them? Like a character profile edition or whatever. I just think it took people by surprise that it was Art Adams at all, let alone an Art Adams Magic cover. And so I definitely missed that. Woo! Okay. Got me here a Shadows of the Empire #1 in a 9/8. Hot damn. This one I might have gotten from you, Dave. I think this might have come from your set, although I was buying multiples at that time. So it could have come from your set or another copy that I got. But that's pretty cool. That got a 9/8. Okay, now I split these copies here. This Micah #39, Catwoman from Frankie's Comics. I split these copies between CGC and CGCS, and part of why I did that, if you'll notice my other unboxings, is that the CGCS got a 9/9. CGC, we got a 9/8. By the way, maybe I got a 9/9 in here. That's the only surprise we would get, is if we see a 9/9. But CGC does not give out the 9/9s very frequently at all. Whereas CBCS, with really crispy modern comics, they are known to give you that 9/9 or 10, which I think is fair. I think more 9/9s should be given, because I think 9/8s are just kind of a passing grade and not a lot of thought is necessarily put into them. We got a Avengers 53. That is the Sway Miles cover. Bobby Sway variant there on Avengers 53, and that is also, so that's a Black History Month variant, but this issue is, I think, not the female Moon Knight. Oh, it's the red Black Panther issue, for whatever that's it. Okay, next. Oh, there's another one I got from you, Davey. V for Vendetta. This came from the full set I bought from you, brother. So shout out to Dave, West Coast Avengers, here in the chat. Give him a follow. That's 2 raw books that I bought from Dave that I got 9/8s on. Pretty big books. So watch his show tonight over on Instagram. West Coast Avengers, hooking it up with 9/8 books. Thank you, Dave. That's a pretty cool book. I'm gonna try to keep that one. See what happens. Okay, this is good timing. Hello, Secret Wars 2. That's the first God Emperor Doom, with the first cover appearance God Emperor Doom on the ratio. This is a hot series right now with the events of the Doctor Strange movie that I still haven't seen because of COVID. That's really cool. Dope Esad Ribic cover for the ratio on Secret Wars 2. The 2015 series. That's really great. All right, nice book here, Dr. Aphra number 24. That's just a sick Boba Fett variant. Came back 9.8. We have 6 more coming, guys. Okay, another High Republic one. Just stacking these up, guys. Stacking up the High Republic. We have a Darth Vader 20. Also good timing on that. Darth Vader 20 with the 9.8. Not so bad. First cover appearance of Grogu and Mando. Okay, High Republic Adventures, the Cook-Off, Bake-Off Spectacular. That one is the 1 in 10 on the Bake-Off Spectacular. That will also be, I'll be stacking that one in my High Republic box. Another High Republic, this is number 5, the 1 in 25, I believe, on number 5. Basically, I just pre-screened all of my ratios and keys in anywhere in the High Republic run, and I got them all graded. So here's an issue 2 on Star Wars Adventures. That's the first appearance, first full Marchion Row, I believe. And that's become a big book. And last but not least, I've already sort of received back and sold a copy or 2 of this. This is a Star Wars Adventures number 1, Rose Besh, Rey Virgin cover in 9.8. So pretty nice haul, you guys. 21 more 9.8s to my collection / inventory. Hopefully more inventory than collection. We shall see. But guys, that's about it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. 5 of you in the room is awesome. I'm super psyched that you guys were all able to be here for that. And like I said, guys, tonight in just 3 hours at 10 p.m. Thank you, Davey. Tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern, I'm going to do 1 hour of sales. Just 1 hour sort of baby stepping back into the sales realm because, you know, I need to go gently into the night. And I'm going to sell new comics that came out today or last week because I didn't sell anything. I picked them all up today. So that's going to be some ratios, variants, keys, hot books, stuff that might be harder to find. That's going to be tonight between 10 and 11. And I might start selling some of these slabs as well that you saw here in this video. And then tomorrow night will be my main show, starting hopefully around 8 or 9 p.m. and going longer and later. So tonight, 10 p.m., you can check it out on Instagram, MM Comic Sales. And then 11 p.m., Dave will start his main show. All right, guys, that's about it. Please hit the like button on your way out. Give me a comment down below. Let me know what you thought of my pre-screen submission. And I will see you on the next one, guys. Peace out.